y'all, and welcome back to Caitlyn's Corner, and most importantly, happy Halloween! Are you excited? What are your plans for today? I know I'm super excited. I'm hanging out at the library today, and we're gonna have trick-or-treaters come in, so I'm excited to see everyone. So I hope you have a fantastic, safe Halloween for sure. So to celebrate our last Halloween book, today we're reading A Halloween Scare in Tennessee. So if you're ready, we're going to get started with a Halloween book with Tennessee in it. All right. Prepare, if you dare, for a Tennessee scare. A night of pure terror to whiten your hair. Oh no, a tale filled with sights that are best left unseen. You ready? You sure? This was my Halloween. Uh-oh, are you ready? The werewolves howled loudly. The moon shone so bright. I stayed in my bedroom, the curtains shut tight. My heart started pounding, my knees felt so weak. But being a brave kid, I just had to peek. What are they going to peek and see? I pulled back the curtains, my mouth open wide. An army of monsters had gathered outside. They staggered and stumbled and lurched down the streets with bags full of cookies and candy corn treats. Emerging from sewers and houses and stores came creatures and critters with ravenous roars. Then more came along from all over the state. They filled up the streets at a dizzying rate. Just too many monsters. From Memphis, Laverne, and Germantown to a mountain of monsters, the motliest crew. All gathered together for one spooky night to seek out the living and give them a fright. Oh no. It is a Halloween scare in Tennessee, isn't it? The thunder clapped loudly with terrible booms. The witches dodged lightning and clung to their brooms. The two-headed doggies tried chasing their tails, and banshees let loose with their hideous wails. The vampires hung out on the streets in their gangs and grinned just to show off their pearly white fangs. The mummies moaned loudly and swayed side to side, while Frankenstein stomped about town with his bride. Oh no, we've got vampires and mummies and Frankenstein too. A count in a cape had a rumbling tummy. He saw a young lady who looked rather yummy. He said to this girl, "Are you lonesome tonight? Why don't you come back to my place for a bite?" The phantoms from Beale Street were playing the blues and sang sad songs about paying their dues. Their guitars were dripping with some kind of ooze, which ruined their lovely blue suede covered shoes. That's pitiful. The creepies were crawly. The crazy were crazed. The zombies from Clarksville had eyes that were glazed. The ogres from Jackson were ugly as sin, with big bulging noses and warts on their chins. The ghouls danced around but were lacking in soul. The gargoyles could rock and the headless could roll. Although the whole spectacle seemed to spell doom, be safe in my room. Oh no, not safe. But then something happened that made my heart jump. From somewhere below me, I heard a big thump. I froze for a moment, as quiet as a mouse. Yes, I could hear noises from inside the house. Oh no. I put on my slippers and pulled on my robe. I shook like a leaf, but I didn't think it showed. Then slowly but surely I crept down the stairs, preparing myself for the biggest of scares. My hands trembled wildly. I opened the door. I still shudder now at the horrors I saw. The stereo spat out some hideous sounds as dozens of monsters jumped madly around. They're in the house. Oh no. The sight was horrific. It made my skin crawl. These monsters were having their Halloween ball. And right in the middle, one monster loomed tall. The hairiest, scariest monster of all. Look at him. It says, I love Tennessee on it. He turned round and saw me. I fell to my knees. I'm not very tasty, so please don't eat me. He beamed ear to ear and broke free from the huddle, ran over and gave me a big monster cuddle. Monster just wanted a hug. At last, we found you, he said with a smile. From Nashville to Knoxville, we've looked for a while. We came here to give you your wonderful prize. He held up a trophy in front of my eyes. The trophy says, Best Costume in Tennessee. A prize? And for me? I smiled with a grin. But what did I enter in? How did I win? You've won the first prize for the costume you're wearing. It even scares me, and I'm tip-top at scaring. So the monster said she has the scariest costume of all. This isn't a costume. I'm just dressed as me. Exactly. The scariest thing you can be. A small human child with a cute button nose. Your teeth are so shiny. You've only 10 toes. No hair on your face, no horns on your head. The whites of your eyes are not glowing or red. A bone-chilling costume, a horrible sight. A worthy ensemble for Halloween night. So the monster says that the child has the best costume of all. We partied together until the moon set, a Halloween night that I'll never forget. And next year I won't want to hide in my bed. The monsters won't scare me. Why won't the monsters scare her? I'll scare them instead. Woo! Look at them. They are scared. The end. So I hope you enjoyed that Halloween scare in Tennessee. I love this book. I think it's super cute. And so I hope you'll have the best Halloween ever. Stay safe, stay happy, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.